The presentations you're about to see tonight represent just one project that we asked each student to present. They could have chosen others. They did a lot of really interesting things this quarter. And the dynamism and passion and care of these projects, I believe, will help everyone get a sense of how masterfully and passionately our students engaged New York this quarter.
I want to thank Danielle for a wonderful experience in her class because she really pushed us to see these communities that we're entering in as complex, nuanced places.
What we really sort of encountered was these people's stories, and again, this speaks to Danielle's classes. They were just so nuanced and so much more than I guess we sort of generalized. We expect to show up in the area and just sort of experience the standard model of gentrification we expected. People frustrated that younger, educated people were pushing members of this community outward. But what we found was their perspectives were far more complex.
For the past quarter, we three and a team of 15 others, including actors and staff members, have been working on a show called The Things That Don't Translate. Patty is a producer, director, and playwright for this show. I'm one of the other producers, and I'm helping sound design, and Alexander's the composer.
What's great about this opportunity for me is I was able to integrate all of the different parts of my New York experience in that I can spend time in rehearsals with Patty, and then I can spend time working on the music in composition lessons with my composition teacher, long distance, through Skype, and get academic credit for that. And then also work with some of the music with Georgia, with whom I'm interning, who's an actual Broadway composer.
We've put together an incredibly talented team, and that's been really exciting as somebody coming into the city who wants to be an artist later in my life. And then I'm establishing these networks with non-Stanford affiliates, and Stanford affiliates actually, and just seeing what it's like to really be a New York artist. Like, I'm being housed by Stanford right now. All the rest of the people who are part of the show are making their livelihood out of art.
I basically got grant money from Stanford, and I've been sort of cultivating this project throughout my time here, and the New York program pretty much allowed me to stay on and to kind of dive more in depth into the ideas that I was exploring over the summer. What is a body? What types of bodies are valid? What types of bodies are seen as important? And what are ways we can kind of shift our thinking around what bodies should look like?
While New York isn't perfect, and through Doug's class we saw a lot of inequality and got a chance to talk about it, I'm pretty hopeful that this administration and government in general, regardless of the administration that's in office, is doing a lot to help people. And I think that was maybe one of the most reassuring things that I gained from this quarter.
I'm going to be talking a little bit about my internship. I have been working at Sprinkler. We have this really huge database that helps teach people how to use Sprinkler, the software itself, what goes into it. And my intern team and I were actually able to contribute a whole lasting module into this database. The whole button over on the right, that is what we've built out. And each one of these modules, each one of these sections is thousands and thousands of pages worth of information. And we've added a whole new segment into that. So I feel pretty happy to contribute that much to a company that's growing and expanding its reach worldwide.
This is a chief project I've been working on while I'm here, which is It Gets Weird, my thesis, which deals in sex ed concepts and hopefully creates a very comfortable and confident culture around sexuality for adolescent readers. I'm really happy that I was able to be in New York for the first quarter of my senior year. It makes me feel a lot braver about where things are going when I get back to school and when I get out of school. The things that I've been learning here ultimately, I think, end up empowering me in these artistic ways a lot. And I see a lot of nodding heads from my Stanford New York compatriots because I think a lot of us feel that way. So thank you all for making that happen and supporting us.